So 29, 29 is the angle that they gave us. So we need to classify the side they want and the side they gave us. So what's the x? Which side is that?
It's opposite?
It's
adjacent.
Very good. It's the adjacent. And what's the 10.6?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. So you look for the one that has an A and an H in the name. So it's cosine. Okay? That's your tool. So you do cosine of the angle. Angle always goes next to cosine. Equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Do you remember this? Cross multiply. And always put that plain number in front of the cosine. And your calculator will do all the work. The only thing I would tell you is to make sure your calculator's in degrees before you key that in, or you're going to get the wrong answer. Rounding that to one place, it would be 9.3. If you're rounding it to two places, what's the number after 7?
8.
Oh, so it would really be 9.28 if you're rounding it to two places. Everybody get that?
Oh, no.
So it is 0 after here, so you round it to 9.27 or 9.3. Either one of those answers is correct. But round correctly. So I'm having some trouble with kids not rounding right. So that's looking for a side. Now, in this case, the x ended up upstairs because the x was the adjacent. You put it where it goes. Do not just put it on the top all the time because it doesn't always go on the top. Okay? All right, here we have the 2, which is what? If this is the angle, what is 2 to that angle?
Opposite.
Opposite. And what is the x?
Adjacent.
Very good. So opposite and adjacent is going to be tangent. So tangent of the angle, who's the angle?
35.
Equals,
X.
what's the opposite? Opposite's first, 2 over x. And these are a little harder to do, but they just let the math take you there. So when I cross multiply here, I put the x tan of 35, and that stays together. You don't separate those, equals 2 times 1. And then we're going to divide by tan of 35, and that gives me x. So what is that answer? X equals what? So the 3 is the opposite side, and the 6 is the hypotenuse, and that's sine, because sine is O. So sine of the angle, do we know the angle? No, so you put theta equals 3 over 6. Okay? When you're looking for an angle, do you guys remember what button you push? You push second sine of 3 over 6. Everybody key that in.
Yeah,
That is the angle. Now, whenever I see second sine, second cosine, or second tangent, what I'm saying to myself is, who has a sine of 1/2? Because 3/6 is 1/2. Who has a sine of 1/2? And if we look at your unit circle, 30 has a sine of 1/2. It's the second number in the parentheses, so it all comes together, okay?